G'day guys, welcome to Rockhampton Zoo. My name is Jake and I'm going to be talking about some of the snakes that we have today at Rockhampton Zoo. So we have a variety of native Australian and also exotic species. They are all non-venomous, so they are pythons and boa constrictors. So if they do bite me, it would hurt, but it still would not send me to the hospital, except for a couple of our larger animals. One of our larger animals that we do have on site is Ollie the olive python. She's at about 3 meters long, give or take, and she's still not finished growing. She has quite a lot of potential. Olive pythons are the second largest snake in the country, just behind scrub pythons. They'd been known to get to 4 meters easily, and they have been recorded 5 meters, maybe just over. And they are thicker than my arm. Ollie is about this thick at the moment. She's about 12 years old. They can easily get to 20 years, 30. I've heard of ones that are maybe 40 years old. So they are a longer living animal, but you know, that makes sense because they're cold-blooded or ectothermic, which means that they get their body temperature, well, the heat needed for their body to function from outside of their body. So they get it from the environment instead of producing it themselves, unlike us. Whereas, you know, we run pretty hot, whereas reptiles, they can manage on about 20% of the energy that we need to function, which means that they can go long periods of time without food. A healthy snake could eat something quite large, like say a wallaby or a crocodile even, and then not need to eat for about at least 12 months, just by soaking up all the excess energy that they need from the sun, which is pretty cool. That'd save a lot of time preparing food for us if we could do that. Quite a few features that Australian snakes have in common is they all have heat sensing pits in their faces, usually along the lines of the nose here and underneath the jawline. Some of them have both. Two Australian snakes that pythons that don't have heat sensing pits in their faces are black-headed pythons and loma pythons, which makes sense when you have a little think about it, because they eat primarily other reptiles, and looking for body heat is not really the best idea if you're hunting reptiles, because most of the time when these pythons hunt at night, the reptiles are the same temperature as the surrounding air, so trying to pick out the difference is not going to really help them find their dinner. They do have a very excellent source of smell. All snakes do. They have 2 forks in their tongue, which helps them detect which way the scent is coming from. I would say their sense of smell is probably better than a dog's. If you could train them, that would be excellent. Thank you very much for listening today, guys. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments below and we'll do our absolute best to answer them. Thank you. Have a lovely day.